question that most people want to know is how I became an athlete with Honor Active. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Brenda. Welcome to the fam. In today's vlog, I'm taking you through a productive Saturday in my life because we have a lot to do. We're gonna go to the gym. As you guys saw, I just got ready because you know, we gotta put on some makeup to go to the gym, but I am wearing some new Honor Active. So this is the new set. I'm actually obsessed with this set. It's a new color, granite blue, that will already be released by the time that this goes live, hopefully still in stock. But these are the straight leg pants. As you can see, they're super baggy and comfortable. And then we have the jacket and then their new bralette, which is super cute and minimal. Perfect for the girls that don't have a lot going up on here. But yeah, this whole look is literally one of my favorites. So I don't know if you guys remember or if you watched the London vlog, and if you did, then you're a real one. But this is the capsule that I actually shot back in January. And this is when I was super down bad, like my head hurt. I had the worst nausea. I literally was like on my deathbed in London, but I still showed up to do the campaign shots because I felt so much better. So if you remember that, this is the capsule. But yeah, I'm so excited to wear this to the gym today. I feel like a cute new outfit just makes me so motivated for a session. But yeah, we're gonna go to the gym right now, get a leg day workout. Then I'm gonna come home, make breakfast, and do a little sit down chit chat, get ready with me for the day, as well as answer your questions because a lot of you guys asked me a bunch of questions that you wanna know about me. I threw up a question box, so I'm gonna sit down, answer some questions, and I'm also gonna tell you guys an exciting announcement that I am releasing today. So stay tuned at the end of the video for more details, but I can't wait to tell you. So let's go to the gym. So every morning I try to listen to an audiobook, and right now I've been listening to Let Them by Mel Robbins. Genuinely such a good audiobook. If you haven't given a listen, definitely do. They also have a book, but I'm just an audiobook girl because I can get things done and also listen. But when I tell you that she just breaks down everything so well and makes it so relatable, it just makes you feel so good. And something that I've learned is you really have to allow people to be who they are, and you can't put pressure on yourself to change people, and you also can't put pressure on yourself to worry about other people, because I think that before I used to always worry about what other people thought of me, or people please, or just honestly do a lot of things for other people that it would make me feel bad. And now looking back, I'm like, why did I do that? Because at the end of the day, the only person's opinion that should matter is myself. And you know, if someone doesn't like me, or if something doesn't go my way, or if I want to change someone, like I shouldn't have to worry so much about the surroundings. Like the only person that I need to worry about is myself. And I think just even hearing it on the perspective of, for example, like any situation that's pissing you off or annoying you, like you have to let them be who they are, and you have to let me tap into myself and do what's right for me and stand by my thoughts, and you know, allow yourself to do what you need to do, because it's so important to shift your narrative on things. So another example that they were talking about was fitness motivation. Like a lot of relationships or couples get in arguments because maybe one partner isn't in their best shape of their life and their partner's trying to motivate them and get them into the gym. But in reality, motivation isn't a thing, and motivation isn't there half the time, especially when you need it. So this kind of is like fitting for me because I always get asked, how do you stay motivated? How do you go to the gym? And I think something that is so important when it comes down to motivation, like she said, it's not going to be there. It really isn't. You can glamorize motivation as much as you want, but it's not going to be there 99% of your fitness journey. Like, it's not there right now, but I'm going to the gym. I think when you think of the bigger goal and you think of your highest self, what would they be doing? Would they be going to the gym, or would they be snoozing and sleeping in and eating junk food? Probably going to the gym and being super routine oriented. So think about your highest self, show up as them today, even if it's hard, and really tap into that self, because if you constantly prolong yourself from leveling up, you are never going to get to where you want to be. So this is your Saturday motivation to stop messing around with your potential and get to work, because I know that you can do this. Yeah, that's kind of like a blurb of what it's about, but I truly love that audiobook and think it's a great listen, so definitely recommend.
Empty faces all around me, they just fade in the blue, and I can still shake the feeling that I'm lonelier with you. Empty faces all around me, they just fade in the blue, and I can still shake the feeling that I'm lonelier with you. Come get me high, we'll fade away. Come get me high, we'll fade away. Don't wanna stay. Come get me high, we'll fade away. And all these empty faces got nothing to say.
Just finished my workout. It literally kicked my ass, pun intended, but there's nothing quite like a Saturday morning workout, because it's Saturday morning, it's such a beautiful day out, I moved my body, I was super intentional, and now I'm gonna have a day for myself. So this is your sign to do something for you. If you don't have time during the week, or you're just like super busy with your work schedule, try to make time on the weekend. I promise you, even though yes, it's a time to be restful, it feels so good to move your body. So make sure that you do both. Taking a quick pit stop at the grocery store, because as I was driving home, I was thinking to myself, like, I definitely don't have groceries. So going to get my food for the week, and it's Saturday, so it's perfect time. At least I don't have to go tomorrow. But yeah, just got to Whole Foods, so let's go food shopping. Tell me why I'm so tempted to get another water bottle, but I literally don't need them because I have probably 7 Stanleys at home. But every single time that I see a new water bottle design, I just feel like I need it. What's wrong with me? Just got home and made my breakfast. Wanted to quickly show you what I'm eating. So I have 3 hard-boiled eggs, turkey bacon, non-fat Greek yogurt with strawberries and honey. So I'm gonna eat this, then we're gonna get ready together and I'll answer your questions. Okay, just finished my skincare. I'm looking nice and glowy. I'm gonna blow dry my hair because it is soaking wet, and then we're gonna go answer the questions and do our makeup together. Okay, we are ready to do our makeup and answer some questions. I'm making a coffee right now because I feel like we're gonna be chatting for a little bit. But like I said, I went on my Instagram story and I told you guys to ask me a bunch of questions between fitness, personal, life, whatever. So I thought that it would be great to just have a video that we can just sit down and chit chat like we're on FaceTime. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I have the questions pulled up here. I'm gonna start my makeup as well. So the first step is always eyebrows. I love to use a Rare Beauty clear brow gel. This holds your brows for the longest time. It's my holy grail. But the first question is, how did you move to another state alone, financial and social aspects? So the first thing in terms of financials, I'd say I've been saving my money for 1.5 to 2 years before moving out, because when I started my online coaching business, that was my main source of income. I was just at home, so I was saving my money. I didn't really spend any of my money because I had no rent. Groceries were pretty much covered by my family because we always ate together. So all the money that I was earning for my jobs was solely kept to myself. So I was saving a lot of money. And then from there, after 1.5 years, I knew that I wanted to move out. But the reason why I was waiting for so long was because I wanted to make sure that the place that I decided to move to was gonna be the place for me, that I could really grow into the person that I want to be. And I knew that I didn't want to be in New York because I feel like I've been there my entire life. I know New York City. I wanted some place completely new. And Tampa for me was a very new start. I've gone here one time before and I liked the idea that it was in Florida, it was hot, there was palm trees, but it was a little bit smaller than Miami. So that's why I decided to pick Tampa. But in social aspects, I actually did know a few people down here in the beginning, and it was great to just have people that you know, so you're not completely alone. So I think that definitely helped out initially, but now being here full time by myself, and obviously everybody lives their own lives, I am so comfortable being here by myself and have really found a new sense of fulfillment living alone. Like, I truly thought that I was gonna be scared living alone, but it's just such a freeing feeling knowing that you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. So that's kind of how I decided to move to Florida and how I'm currently feeling now. Next question is, do you plan to live in Florida forever? You know, a lot of people ask me this question. My parents ask me this question, my friends ask me this question, and I don't have a definite answer. I just know that this feels really right for me right now. And I don't want to put a timeline on it. If it still feels right for me 2, 3, 4 years from now, I'm still going to continue to live here. But for now, all I know is Florida is the right place for me. Like I said before, I truly don't think that I would be able to be the person that I am today if I didn't make the move away from my family, also into a warmer place, because New York in the wintertime is so depressing, and I knew I needed a change. So for now, my answer is until the time feels right. Now that my brows are done, I'm gonna do the skin tint. I've been using the sheer skin tint from Summer Fridays. This is so good. It literally goes on your skin so smoothly. I need to focus on this because last time I did this and I was talking, I put way too much on. But I typically like to just blend it with a beauty blender because it just blends so much better rather than my hands. Next question is, did you go to college / what is your degree in? Yes, I did go to college. I went to Ithaca College. I graduated back in 2022. I went to school for marketing communications and a minor in nutrition. That was a degree that I decided to go for because I always felt like I was creative and marketing communications just felt like the right direction for me to go in. I knew that I was not a finance girly, a business girly, because I'm just not a numbers girl. I'm not. But it's kind of funny that I'm now in business because obviously I own my own business and I'm an entrepreneur myself. So it's kind of funny how things turn out. Also, I do marketing for myself. Hello, I post myself online every single day. So I think the things that I've learned in school definitely have helped me out. I use some of the things that I've learned for myself rather than in an agency or for a company, which is great. But yeah, I'd have to say though, like when I got the degree, I was applying to a lot of jobs within that degree, but all the jobs were rejecting me. Like I literally didn't get one single yes from any company that I applied to. And I was super down. Like I was pretty upset that no job was accepting me. So now I really know that rejection is redirection, because had I gotten a job at whatever company I was applying to, I would not be where I am today, or probably have gone after social media in the career that I have. So I think everything happens for a reason. If a door isn't opening, stop trying to force it to, and just trust the process, because I did, and look where I am today. That is my story. The next question is, did you feel lonely when you first moved / how did you cope? So like I said, luckily I did know a few people here, so I never felt like I actually had nobody. But being away from my family and seeing my mom and dad drop me off at the airport and I was on my way to Florida, I definitely was shedding some tears. And it even just like makes me emotional thinking of it now. Like I literally was thinking of it, oh my God, not me gonna freaking cry. Like I think I'm gonna get my period. This is why I'm like emotional. But just like seeing my family get older and like me not being able to be with them kind of makes me upset. But at the end of the day, I kind of zoom out and I remind myself that like I was called to be here for a reason. And I just like really need to trust that. And I was trying to explain that to my family, because in the beginning they were like, why are you gonna move all the way to Florida? They were just like, move to New York. You are going to be successful wherever you are. You work for yourself. Like, why are you gonna be so away from your family? And I'm not gonna lie, they made me feel, not that they were making me like, you know, feel bad in a malicious way, but like obviously them telling me that they were upset about me moving was also making me upset and question my decisions. But I just knew that I needed to do this for myself, and I really leaned on myself. I leaned on God, and obviously that's why I am where I am today. But like I said, seeing them get older and seeing them do things together and me being a plane ride away is pretty tough. I FaceTime them every single day. So like, I'm probably gonna call my mom after this, but we talk every single day, and I truly feel like FaceTimes helped so much, because I will talk to my mom for like 2 hours while I do laundry or I clean the house, or if I'm driving home from the gym. It doesn't really register to me that I'm away. I do go home as often as I can, so every like 2-ish, 3-ish months. The next time that I'm gonna see my family, they're probably gonna come here to Florida because they haven't come here yet. So that should be exciting. But in terms of loneliness, I didn't feel super lonely because I had people. I think I start to feel lonely a little bit when I think that my family is far away from me and I see them doing things that I'm like, dang, I don't have that sense of family. But other than that, I am totally okay being by myself. I love my routine. I'm always busy. I think being busy is so important, because if you're just sitting in your thoughts and thinking about, oh my God, I'm in this apartment by myself all day, every day, of course you're gonna think you're super lonely. But if you find things that you love and you fill your space up with things that keep you busy, you're not gonna think too much of it. So yeah, that's kind of my question. Not me getting a little bit emotional. I literally was thinking this yesterday, guys. FaceTiming my family. They went out to my favorite sushi restaurant, and then my mom was like, I wish you were there. And I was like, dang, you know, they're both getting older, and it's just like making me sad that I can't be with them. But trusting the process and trusting this journey for myself. By the way, I just used the concealer Fenty Beauty under my eyes to just brighten it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna go in with some blush. This is the Rare Beauty Joy Liquid Blush. It goes on so well. Next question is, have you ever struggled with body dysmorphia? LOL, yes, I still do every single day. I think anybody in their fitness journey or the fitness community in general will always, at some point in their fitness journey, experience body dysmorphia. It's just something that happens to all of us, especially example, me, like looking at myself on camera every single day from every single angle, I'm just like, dang, I thought I looked good, but I guess not from that angle. So that was actually me a few weeks ago. So yeah, yesterday I was taking pictures with my friend and seeing myself from every single angle. And I was just thinking to myself, oh my God, I don't look as good. Or I was just like super critical of myself. And then I realized, hello, I'm about to get my period. So I'm a little bloated right now. And I don't know about you guys, but period brain is a real thing. If you are talking really negatively about yourself and you're about to get your period, that's what happens. But yeah, I will talk down on myself, and I definitely do have bad body image days, but I don't let it control me. Like, I analyze the thought and I think about it, and then I'm like, zoom out. You're about to get your period and you're just being hard on yourself. Just relax. And then I kind of move on. So I don't let it control me, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh no, I look amazing, I don't have body dysmorphia. Like, I do, and I think everybody does. And if they don't, they're probably lying, because we're all super critical of ourselves. So yeah, that's my take on that. But I think body dysmorphia is a topic that is very relevant in your fitness journey. I talk to my clients about this all the time, and actually help them with their body dysmorphia, because at the end of the day, it's really just your head trying to be critical of yourself. So the second that, like I said before, you zoom out and you just analyze that it's your brain kind of being mean to you, then you're able to look at it from another lens. So kind of just learning that, even though I'm still working on that every single day, has helped me, because I feel so much better today. Because yesterday I was a little critical of myself, and today I'm like, oh my God, I look so good. I don't know what I was thinking. So just know that it all comes in waves, and it's totally normal to have some bad body image days, but just know it's your head being mean to yourself, and it's not actually true. I'm now gonna go in with some bronzer. This is a Say Dew Bronze. Just put it right under where I put my blush, and then on my forehead a little bit. Okay, next question is, how did you start your career? I was actually talking to my mom about this last night on FaceTime, and I was telling her, I feel like I kind of fell into this role slash influencer, content creator, entrepreneur with my online coaching business kind of accidentally, because I didn't go in with the thought process of being like, oh my God, I'm gonna be big online, I'm gonna have a big following, I'm going to have an Instagram account, TikTok account, and online coaching business. Like, I literally didn't think of it from that lens. I just started my Instagram page because I wanted to track my progress, and I wanted it to be kind of like a fitness diary. But over time, most of my posts went on the explore page, and I gained a lot of traction from that. And because of that, I gained followers, and it kind of got in my head that I was like, wait, you know, people are tuning in. This is exciting. Maybe I could be a little bit more creative about it. Maybe I could just share more about me. And I started taking it super seriously. Like, I was taking it like a job. And my mom was always asking me, like, why are you posting all these videos online? Like, go apply for jobs. What are you doing? But then over time, I was just like, no, Mom, you just need to trust the process. Like, I think that there's something here. While I was also applying for jobs, but I was getting denied. So I was like, what else am I gonna do? I might as well just post myself online and pretend that I'm a fitness star. So yeah, I was being very, very, very consistent. And again, as I started gaining followers from my post hitting the explore page or trending, I decided to become a certified personal trainer. I decided to train some of my friends online as well as in person. And then from there, I did get approached by an app to be an online trainer. And I partnered with them, created my online coaching business, and the rest is history. So yeah, I've had my online coaching business for 3 years, but I moved to Florida last year around May. And since moving here, I decided to change some things up in the direction that I wanted to go in, because before, my content was purely just fitness. I was not recording really any videos outside of the gym, because I lived in my parents' house. It wasn't the most aesthetic house ever. Love my house, love my family, but seeing everybody online in these beautiful high-rise apartments, white aesthetic kitchen, like my kitchen and my house was not like that at all. So it kind of made me a little insecure to record content there. But I did sometimes. It wasn't my favorite, so that's why I only recorded in the gym. But moving here, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna branch out a little bit more. I'm gonna tap into lifestyle. I'm gonna share more about me, because I feel like there's so much more to me than the gym. And yeah, since doing that, I've been able to expand myself in so many areas. I've been able to work with amazing brands outside of just the fitness industry, and it's been something very fulfilling for me. So it's been a journey for sure. It's kind of like the Cliff Notes version of it, but that's kind of how I am where I am today. Okay, I have to fill my brows off camera because I will mess them up, but I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. So I'm gonna fill them in and then I'll come back. Okay, just fill them in. I feel like this brow pencil just gets all the sparsy hairs out and just makes them super full and nice, but that's what they look like. The next question is, side note, I'm about to set my face while I answer this question, and I have to be very careful because I do not want the powder to fly everywhere. Let's rewind. So with Honor Active, because this is a question that most people want to know, is how I became an athlete with Honor Active. I started following Chrissy when I started my fitness journey and loved her content, found her so motivational and inspirational. And because of that, when she launched Honor Active, I was like, oh my God, of course I have to purchase this. So I got my first set when the brand launched back in 2020, and getting my first activewear set from them, I was like, this is game changer. I love this outfit. Literally re-wore that outfit to the ground. It had holes in them and I was still wearing it. And as they released more and more stuff, I would buy every single drop. And I know it's not within everyone's budget, but here I was blowing pennies on them. And yeah, ever since then, I was just posting them, tagging both Chrissy and Honor in every single post. And I wasn't really wearing any other activewear brand. Like, I was loyal to them even when I didn't have to be. So I think that's also important. Like, Honor will see how loyal you are and will value that. So I was tagging them and I was trying to obviously get noticed by them. And then a year after me posting, I was asked to be an affiliate. And then a year of me being an affiliate and really posting good content and valuable content and growing my community, I was asked to be an athlete. So I jumped from affiliate to athlete within a year, and now I think almost 2 years now. I'm doing the math wrong, but I think it's been another year and a half, and now I'm an athlete. So it's been a journey, but I will say one thing that is so important is don't just post to be noticed by a brand, because at the end of the day, you are more than just a brand. If you are just trying to be linked to Honor Active or Gymshark or whatever your dream brand is, they're not going to want to partner with you, because they also need to think of it from a sense of like, what do you bring me and what do I bring them? So think about like your brand. Who are you as a person? What do you want people to follow you for? Are you trying to be inspirational, motivational? Do you have a story to tell? Just don't post just to be associated by a brand, because I feel like brands want to partner with people that have their own community going for them. So it kind of has to be a little bit more organic that way. Me trying to get noticed by Honor Active, I was also posting my What I Eat in a Days, I was posting my workouts, I was sharing my story, I was building my online coaching brand. But while doing that, I was also trying to be sponsored by them. So kind of think of it from that lens as well, because I see so many people just trying to post solely to get noticed by the brand, but not doing anything else. And then I don't think that'll work, because the brand won't really see value in that partnership, if I'm just being completely honest. So that is the biggest tip that I will give. Obviously, be consistent and be patient. This stuff takes time. I've been posting content for almost 4 years now, but I've been religiously posting them for 3 years now. And I've, again, also focused on my own personal growth. So it happens with time. So don't give up and keep posting. The next question is, have you ever felt imposter syndrome in your career? 1000%, always. I still do to this day, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to my life coach the other day and I was like, you know, I don't know why it was me that was given the platform, or why it was me that was able to have the life that I do and get to live today. And I kind of just got emotional about it, because sometimes I'm just like, oh, do I deserve this? Like, I know I deserve it because I do work hard, but sometimes when so many good things happen, you're just like, I feel like this is sometimes too good to be true. And because of that, I kind of get these waves of imposter syndrome, especially when like big brands reach out or big agencies reach out. I'm like, whoa, they want me? Like, I sometimes still see myself as a version of me 3-4 years ago, and that girl was so self-conscious, insecure, not like the person that I am today. And I sometimes have to rewire my brain to tell myself like, no, that's not me. I'm me today. Look at how much I've accomplished, and you know, I am able to be proud of myself. I am able to, you know, achieve great things because I work hard and I deserve it. So I think I'm reminding myself every single day that I do deserve to be where I am today. But I'm not gonna lie, it is a challenge and it's something that I'm working on every single day. But I'm just grateful for literally every single one of you guys, because again, I wouldn't be where I am today without you. And I really just want this page to be as motivational and as inspirational as I possibly can have it be, because I know exactly how a lot of you feel and how it feels to want to reach a goal. And I'm your sign, and I am your, you know, representation that good things can happen with hard work, and I'm gonna be here supporting you every step of the way. So, long story short, yes, I do get imposter syndrome, but I'm still working on it today to minimize that as much as possible. I'm about to lip line my lips. I was actually doing it and I was like, wait, I should probably say this, but I'm using the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Lip Liner. This is like my go-to. When I tell you that I buy 5 of these every 2 months, I mean it. Like, I go through them so quickly and it's just so good. I'm just gonna add some Laneige Lip Glowy Balm over it. And then I'm gonna set my face with the MCO Beauty Grip Refresh Spray. They sent this to me in the mail last week and it's so good. But that is the final makeup look. I'm not putting any mascara on because I typically don't. I get a lash lift, so they look pretty good without mascara, but that is like my go-to everyday simple makeup routine. But we're still not done with questions. I just wanted to finish that and get to the rest of them. Okay, the next one is, are you in a relationship? And the answer is no, I'm not in a relationship anymore. And I don't want to get too much into the detail because I like to keep my life somewhat private, but moral of the story and long story short, I decided to step away from the relationship just because the timing just wasn't right now. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, but I'm just embracing this new chapter of life and this new era because again, I did just move to Florida almost a year ago and I still have so much to discover and so much growth within myself. So instead of looking at it at a negative manner of, oh, I'm single, I don't have anybody, or I'm not in a relationship, I'm looking at it as I have so much growth to be had and I'm so excited for this chapter of my life and I can't wait to see what this next year brings of me. And that's the way that I am choosing to look at it, but that's all I'll say from that. Okay, next question is, what's the hardest lesson you've learned about friendships? You know, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask about friendships because I don't really have a lot of friends, if I'm being completely honest. I have a very small, knit, close friend group. Not even friend group. I have friends from like all different areas. I have friends from like growing up in high school. I have my social media friends, and then I have some friends here, like different pockets. But just in general, like I haven't really been a girl that, you know, has always been in a big friend group. I used to envy girls that had big friend groups and like 12 different best friends. Just never could be me. I don't think that I'm cut out for that. And I also don't think that, I don't know, like it's fulfilling for me. I really prioritize friendships that are super reciprocal and super, I don't know, there has to be like a deep emotional connection. Like I really have to get to know you. I feel like we have to really get on the same level and just connect. I'm all about connecting. If I feel like there's not a connection there, then I'm not gonna entertain a friendship that I'm kind of like, I know that you can have friends for different reasons, but like my close-knit friend group, like those are my ride or dies. Like we go hard. And that's kind of something that I've learned. It's not about the amount of friends that you have, it's about the number of quality friends that you have. And just know, even if you don't have a friend group that is massive, like that is okay. You don't find fulfillment in a big group. You find fulfillment in connecting with the right people. And that's something that I've learned throughout college and now in this chapter of life. So if you don't have a big friend group, it's okay. I don't either. And you know, I think it's important to have a small friend group / close-knit friends, because then you can really just focus on being yourself and not having to worry about everybody else's plans and everybody else's life. Because at the end of the day, friends, as much as we love them, they could either elevate you and pour into you, or they can drain you. So you need to have the right people, or else you're gonna be worried about everybody else's problems besides your own. And we just don't have time for that. Someone else asked, would you ever do a Tampa Gym Girlies meetup? And the answer is yes. I am planning on hosting an event. It's still very early in stage planning because I decided to look into an event planner because I don't have the time and energy to plan an event. I feel like I'm the type of person that's a perfectionist. I want it to be good. I want it to be an event. Like I want there to be food. I want there to be a DJ. I want there to be balloons. Like I don't want to just be like, hey, show up here. I want it to be done the right way. So I'm still in the very early stages of planning it, but in the process of talking to an event planner. So be on the lookout for that. I think that's going to be really exciting. And that's actually another goal that I have for this year, is to really focus on having more in-person events so that I can get to know you guys, we can come together, because there is just something so beautiful of a big group of people all interested in the same thing, and we all support each other. Like anytime that I do an event, I walk out of there feeling so motivated and so uplifted. So plan on doing more of them for 2025. Next question is so random, but would you ever get a breast augmentation? Just curious. You know what? I thought about it. I really did. Last year, I was talking to my life coach about just like, I don't know, changes that I wanted for myself. I think I was having a moment. You know, being on social media and seeing yourself from every single angle, you get in your head. I have had a lot of thought in my head of, I want a boob job, I want my lips done, like, should I get this Botox? Should I get, you know, this filler? The list is endless. And at the end of the day, I zoomed out and I was like, you know what? If it is coming from a place where I'm looking at another girl and then being like, oh shit, she has this, then I need this too. That's not a place of, you know, needing or wanting work. I think I'm all for, if you want to get work done, like, I'm so supportive of that. I'm just speaking from personal experience. Anytime that I try to get something else done to me that somebody else has and thinking it's gonna look good on me, I never end up liking it. And that's not like in terms of like fillers or procedures. I'm talking about little things. Like, for example, the first thing that comes to my head is I got lash extensions like 2 years ago, and it was the worst thing ever. It looked so good on other people, but I saw it on another girl. I'm like, oh my God, it looks so good. Like, I want it done. It took away so much from me. I didn't even look like myself. I had to go to another girl, rip them off, and never get them again. Like, I'm never getting eyelash extensions again. And I know that's so minimal, but I'm taking the lesson that I've learned from there is anytime that I change something about myself, whether it's my hair color, my lashes, I never end up liking it. I want to go back to my natural state. And that's like obviously where I am today. I have my brown hair, I love it. I have my natural lashes, I love it. So I don't want, you know, my tits done. I do not want my lashes done. I don't want filler, even though I was thinking to myself, like, I kind of want my lips to be done a little bit more, but I'm straying away from that. If I ever do get work, I will tell you guys, but I have no work done. And again, not shitting on work at all. I think it's really, really important to have the freedom to get done what you need to get done or want to get done. But for me right now, I'm choosing to stay natural and just like really leaning on that, because natural beauty and like all your imperfections, quote unquote, that you think that you have is what sets you apart from everybody else. So instead of looking at yourself and picking yourself apart, just really start to see yourself as, you know, your own version of beauty. La última pregunta, alguien me preguntó si yo hablo español. Y sí, hablo español, pero creo que mi español necesita trabajo porque sueno un poco como un gringa. So that needs help. See, like I get so insecure when I speak Spanish because it's just, I don't know, like it's so much easier to speak English. My parents speak to me in Spanish. I understand Spanish like 100%, but speaking, like I sometimes stumble on my words or I think in English and then I translate in Spanish as I'm speaking. And then some words, it's like, okay, that sounded so American, like, please. So I just get in my head. But yeah, I'm like focusing on trying to speak more in Spanish with my family. Okay, that is a wrap on questions. I actually enjoyed doing that. So I'm gonna do them more often because I feel like we were just on FaceTime and I'm just talking to you like we're all friends here. So gonna do more of those. But now it's time to chat more about my fitness challenge that is officially launching today. So I said this in the last vlog, I have been working on a challenge for you guys. I've done my Rise and Thrive 30-day challenge back in January, and now it's time for a brand new challenge. Instead of having it be 30 days, it's now a 6-week challenge. So we're really gonna be focused on progressive overload, strength, cardio, and really helping us get to our dream physiques, especially now that summer is right around the corner. So whether you're a beginner and only have dumbbells at home, or you are an intermediate advanced gym goer, I have a plan for you. So once you purchase the challenge, you will have access to my app. You're gonna see your 6-week program there. Again, whether you're a beginner or intermediate, there's gonna be the different plans for you to select from. And then you're gonna have a form video for every single exercise, as well as a list of what you need to do every single day within the 6 weeks. My favorite part about this is that you're gonna have a community group chat. My Rise and Thrive 30-day group chat from last challenge went completely off the charts. The girls were so hyped in there. When I tell you that every single girl was typing in there every single day, hyping each other up, holding each other accountable, and just sharing their progress, like it truly was so motivating for me to like wake up and read this. So I'm so excited to bring this back and have you guys now rejoin the challenge and create a new group chat with the glow up blueprint. So can't wait for that. And like I said, the girls from the last challenge were able to see so much changes within 30 days. I'll leave the progress pictures here so that you guys can see. But they absolutely killed it and had such great things to say. And it really warms my heart that I'm able to make a direct impact in somebody else's life. And that's the exact reason why I do what I do. And I can't wait to have you guys join this 6-week glow up blueprint. So registration starts today, March 16th, and we officially start the program April 7th. So just know that you have 3 weeks to sign up, reserve your spot, and also join the community group chat. I know that we have some time until April 7th, but highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to just reserve your spots and just have the group chat to hold you accountable / hype you up for this challenge, because once we start April 7th, we're off. It's closed, we are starting, we're all on day 1 together. So it's really important for you guys to sign up before the start date. But if you guys have any questions at all, definitely leave a comment down below. I will get back to you, or go to my Instagram at Brenda Anton on both Instagram and TikTok, where I drop so much information on this challenge, as well as the website that the challenge is launched on. Definitely recommend you to check that out as well. Like I said, I'm so excited to do this with you guys, and I'm just excited to lock in because summer is 3 months away. 3 months away. Like, we gotta lock in today, right now. So hopefully I can see you guys on the 6-week glow up blueprint. That is it for me in this vlog today. I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along, spending a Saturday with me, and getting to know me a little bit. But I'll see you in the next vlog, and I'll catch you later.